most part. I was actually debating whether to stream today, to be honest. I was kind of tired today. That's what happens when you have a 6-day work schedule, I say. But it's fine. It's fine. I think I can do a stream just as long as it's just a simple reaction type of stream. I'm gonna just react to some Vtuber videos. The lore of Elden Ring is unhinged. I love watching this kind of stuff, to be honest with you, like Elden Ring lore or lore videos in general, whether it be video games or like just myths and real shit. It's so good though. Right. I also will say, just another thing is I got a new webcam. I bought a new webcam and it's so great. Now it fixed all my problems, to be honest with you. Let's see. Da 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 da. Ba-bam. Looks good, right? Holy shit. It actually worked. I can actually open my mouth easily. My eyes are always more open now because it actually can recognize it now. Unlike the other one, it was so bad, dude. But yeah, it's so good now. And I also set up some new emotions. Oh shit. I didn't know it would do that. Oh no. Oh no, it does that, does it? Because of the whole like, oh no. Yeah, I have my, okay, so I guess I should like not use the emotion stuff when I'm on a video, I guess, because it just automatically uses the numpad stuff. Because the numpad does, basically I use numpads for the hotkeys for it, and yeah, I guess will screw it over. Maybe I'll put it onto a different thing. I don't know. It really sucks though. Wow, these emotes, I know, right? Look at this one. Shavin. Angry. I'm so angry. And this one, a little blush. Wait, that's that thing. It jumps forward in this vid. Yeah. And there's the press. Maybe I should like avoid having it on 4 and 6 is what's gonna be. You have to click away from the vid. Yeah. It's so awesome, man. So awesome. Tree, I got a microphone. Oh yeah, I can remove my clothes as well. So that's a good. Can do this. Shh. Right, it's pretty cool, right? Wait, what does 2 do again? Oh yeah, 2 is like I have my tongue. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what that does. Slay. Yes. Slay. Love it. I'm gonna click away from the video so I can actually use this stuff. But yeah, it's so good. In any case, guys. Oh, before then, is the audio fine by the way, Helia? Thank you by the way, thank you for being here. Oh, even though I know that you were gonna be here this entire time. Oh my gosh, so cute. Yeah, I know it's the lane. The lane. Man, I love this shit, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Let's see here. I mean, we don't hear the vid, but you sound okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm about to play the vid soon enough. Oh, I wish I could shout you out right now, but there's literally only you here, so it would kind of be pointless. Hopefully more people join in, but it's fine. I don't really mind. I really just do the streaming for the fun of the game at this point, and the fact that you already chatted makes me happy already. So now I can say that at least one person was here to do this thing, you know. But in any case, time for me to watch this video, baby. I hope this is not gonna get me in trouble, but I see a lot of people like do this though, so I would think not, right? I would think that this is okay to do, like, you know. Uh, so do you want me to be um to have my clothes on or off. I'll let you choose, Helia, since you're here. I mean, I guess I could also. I mean, I guess I could just have it on. Oh, off maybe, so it blocks less of the screen. That's true. That's so true. Also, I can. By the way, this emote is not available unless I have it off. So so it is probably the best, and also this one as well. The mic. People gonna be surprised I'm coming in like, yeah, it's gonna be like that. Wait, yeah, it's gonna be so funny. In any case, I mean, if there are gonna be some people, it is kind of late, so I don't expect anyone to come in. But I just wanna have this immortalized, this reaction to me of reacting to this store immortalized. So I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna begin. 3, 2, 1.
Those with purpose are nothing if not ravenous for power, for truth.
Maybe it's too loud.
For the longest time, we believed the fate of the lands between was shaped by Marika's will alone, a shaman woman tormented by the horn scent long ago.
Yeah.
Perhaps it was that trauma which drove her to godhood, to remove destined death, to live eternally.
Learning about Marika definitely is very eye-opener in this
she was
DLC.
never alone. At her side was Meta.
Okay, it's a bit loud. Okay, got it. Got you, kiddo.
Sent by the same greater will that would one day abandon it. So it is that
how about that? Is that okay?
And her broken children have steered humanity since the beginning. Thus has the law of Elden.
Man, I was so surprised when I saw this boss, Meteor. Yes, thank you so much, Juliana. Man, I can't wait to see more of this shit,
is
man.
In no small part the story of Count Emir.
This guy was real creepy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie with you. Emir is fucking creepy.
Beyond. Emir is a DLC character, but what if I told you that he might have been depicted in the base game as well?
Oh my god, that's so trippy.
This is the Carrion inverted statue. It's a key item given to you by Rani towards
yeah,
the
man.
her quest.
The lore in Souls games go so hard.
Bears a striking resemblance to Emir.
Hmm.
From the pointed hat.
I mean, I can see it. I can see it.
Under the chin, to the very patterns upon his robes. Even the crystal ball he holds could conceivably have belonged to Emir, as we see such a crystal ball at the tip of his maternal staff later in the questline. So, I like to think that Emir is the man depicted by this statue, a high-ranking sorcerer who was worthy of such depiction, hand raised almost as if he's preaching. The lore explains that he was well known for his recitations, in particular. The beloved Stardust Talisman bears one such quote from Emir.
I don't even remember what this talisman does.
Envision the romance of the stars above, with adoration for stardust in one's heart to become a great sorcerer. Do so, and you will know love. Another link between Emir and this statue is Preceptor Miriam, who resides in
I
the very
remember
same
this
study hall
bitch.
that the
My
Carrion
most
inverted
fucking
statue
annoying ass invader.
and Emir is connected to Miriam by way of this teleportation spell.
This teleportation spell kind of goes hard though.
Teaches
Good for like cosplay stuff.
Combat. Miriam herself was such a master of this sorcery that it came to bear the name Miriam's Vanishing. And while I stress this is speculation, I think that Emir favoring this spell and looking like the statue, and the statue leading to Miriam's study hall, helps to confirm that this is indeed him. The Lady Miriam was a Carrion preceptor, one of the scholars who served as an instructor to the Carrion royals, and all preceptors wore these wide-brimmed hats adorned with the constellations. They were a symbol of the Carrion's ancestral connection to the ancient astrologers. But underneath this hat is another symbol upon the mask of confidence, its mouth sewn shut with gold thread in Radigan's signature cross-stitch pattern. For when Radigan married Renala, he ordered the Carian magic preceptors to don these masks, to make it clear that all their matters were to be kept strictly private. The reason I'm detailing Radigan's involvement here is because I believe Caria might have begun to change culturally thanks to his influence, and I believe Ymir might have been a part of Caria during this time, caught between the old Carian ways and Radigan's devout order. To many, it might sound strange for me to suggest that the Carians might embrace faith, for the Carians were known for their astrology and sorcery, right? Arts guided by intelligence and reason, not devotion. And yet, Leonia is
trying to
home
be
to
balanced.
5 churches, the Cathedral of Manus Celes, and a temple quarter as well. Plus, Ymir himself holds the title High Priest.
I mean, they did kind of conjoin together, so maybe they did have some religion stuff afterwards.
He held that title at this crossroads in Leonia's history. A time when reason wed with faith. A time when even a dogged turtle pope could rise to prominence.
Good doggy.
I welcome you to the Church of
Good
Vows.
doggy.
I would like to share my knowledge with you. Radigan once cleansed himself with celestial dew, repented his territorial
Dude,
aggressions.
the turtle pope
swore
has an
his
amazing
love
voice
to
though,
Ragnar.
not gonna lie to you guys.
The order of the Erd Tree and the fate of the moon were conjoined, and all the wounds of war forgiven. This miracle blesses the Church to this day.
So I think it's fair to suggest that the Leonians picked up some holy habits as a result of Radigan's influence. A figure who, notably, dedicated himself to both sorcery and incantation. Thus did the hero aspire to be complete.
Whether it be sorcery or incantations, learning should not fetter you to one side or the other.
So it is that a cathedral
Wise
of the
words from the
was
wise
built
turtle
on the
boys.
Moonlight Plateau to honor the
Well,
two
actually it's a
fingers,
tortoise,
a place
but you know.
known as Manus Celes. Similarly, Manus Meta was erected in the land that would become the Realm of Shadow. All of this is to say
that is
Ymir,
interesting.
thanks to his status as High Priest, likely
I
was
wonder
of
if they
high
were
standing
side by
among
side
Carians during the union of Renala and Radigan. Of course, he also bore the title of Count, or Lord in the original Japanese, a noble title that likely placed him shoulder to shoulder with the Carian royals themselves. Indeed, he even instructed Renala's own sister, Relana, in the sorcerous arts, and hence was likely chosen as a part of her entourage for the Carian foray into the Realm of Shadow. Though, of course, this presumes that Ymir wasn't just always stationed at Manus Meta, back before the realm was veiled, which is always possible as well. But regardless of when he was stationed at Manus Meta, there came a time after the war when Ymir saw fit to abandon what once defined him, his own Carian sovereignty, which he abandoned quite literally in the form of a spell that was left to be scavenged in a dark cave below the cathedral.
What the
Ymir's
fuck?
relinquishing of his sovereignty
I have never
may
seen this
explain
spell.
One of the 3 key differences between his attire and the attire on the Carian inverted statue.
Bro.
The first is the hollowed out section of his high priest hat, a detail that's completely absent from the statue.
That is true.
One could take this hole in Ymir's hat as proof that Ymir is not depicted by the statue, but personally, I prefer to see the hole's later appearance as part of a narrative, an alteration to his clothing that tells a story. After all, Ymir's questline shows that he's no stranger to altering his robes to reflect who he truly is inside. And the description of the High Priest hat reveals the nature of this alteration in particular. It states, "The circular design at the top represents the greater will and its lightless abyss."
Greater
Depicting
will.
such a void
So the greater
upon
will
his
is like
hat
a
would
black
have been
hole.
a peculiar choice for a Carian in those days. Thus, I reason that this alteration might have emerged later in Ymir's life, at a time when he was no longer looking to the moon, but beyond it, to the void. Indeed, Count Ymir would go on to abandon his allegiance to the moon. To him, it was merely the closest of the celestial bodies, and nothing more.
I, too, am a glintstone sorcerer. We study the stars and examine the life therein. Are you familiar with our findings? Long ago, we began as stardust, born of a great rupture far across the skies. We, too, are children of the greater will. Is that not divine? Is that not sublime? And yet, none can fathom its implications. Its utter brilliance.
This dialogue contains one of the biggest revelations in the DLC, namely the idea that humanity began as stardust born of rupture, born from the void. Now,
So, kinda
life
like the
coming
Big
from
Bang?
the lightless void is nothing new in Elden Ring lore. One can look to the falling star beasts as proof of that. These are stars, fallen from the lightless dark that is their home. The sorcerer Azur is another example. When he looked into the primeval current, which is the oldest starry expanse, what he saw was darkness, an abyss, and yet his encounter with this void inspired Comet Azur, a spell that fires a torrent from what is described as the place thought to be the origin of glintstone. It's another example of something coming from nothing. And now we know from Ymir that mankind, and likely the golden crucible upon the earth as well, is ultimately born from the abyss. Specifically, the Greater Will's abyss. This aligns perfectly with Hyeta's dialogue regarding the Greater Will.
Hello,
At the end
Neon.
of her
How are
quest line,
you?
She speaks
Hey,
of
look
it,
at this.
the unfathomable
Hey.
singularity from which it emerged.
Pretty cool,
We're
right?
told
I have
that
a new
all that
webcam
there
too,
is
so
came
now
from
I
one
can
great,
have way
which
better
fraction there
tracking,
was no more.
and my
But
eyes
apart
actually
from it,
don't
its greater will
always be in shut
endured.
down mode for
And
no
in
reason.
time, that will made
It opened my
contact
mouth
with the
and
lands
it
between,
actually copies
reaching out
it
across the
properly.
cosmos via its envoys. The first of which was Meta, the mother of
But
fingers.
how are you, Neon?
The mother
Looking
of
good
all
as
two
always.
fingers and finger creepers was in turn a magnificently gleaming daughter of the Greater Will, and the first shooting star to fall upon the
Thanks,
lands
man.
between. So Meta arrived before the other shooting stars, and since the Elden Beast also made landfall upon a star, that means there was a time, however brief, when life in the lands between existed without the Elden Ring.
Hello, Emmy.
A
How
time
are you?
before
I'm so
order.
happy and proud of you,
And
you know.
for some of that time, Meta
I'm just gonna
was
chill
already here.
and react to some
I've always
videos
thought that this
because,
suggests Meta was
you know,
a kind of
I'm kind of
scout,
tired
one
today
sent
after
to look
work,
for
so
signs
I'm
of
just gonna
crucible
chill.
life, worthy to receive the Elden
She
Ring.
has compression muscle shirt
This
though.
idea aligns with
Sorry,
what we
I'm
know
just gonna
about the
cover up
fingers
then.
and their
Okay.
role as the Greater Will's
Unless
envoys.
you guys want it
We
to be
know
like
that the
this.
two fingers took it upon themselves to
Oh, thank you
select
for the
worthy
shout out, by the
candidates
way.
among the creatures of the lands
Here
between.
we are.
These were the Empyreans, chosen by the fingers. And we know that fingers have been considered a sign of intelligence in this world. Intelligence that, according to
Graceful
the
Ang, I
Singed
will,
Dea,
I will.
was granted. Empyreans chosen. Intelligence granted. These are words of bestow, and I think they help to characterize Meta and her children as well. They were the fingers that
Yeah,
held the strings.
apparently having
They
more
were the
fingers
that
is
point the way.
equals more
What
intelligence,
if they didn't
apparently.
just point the way for humanity? What if, long before, they had pointed the way for the ancient dragons as well? I think
This
that's very
this boss
likely,
is so
actually.
sick though, it looks so
We know
metal
that
as fuck.
Placidusax was Elden Lord in the time before the Erd Tree. Thus, the dragons had the Elden Ring, even if it looked a bit different back then. And since the Elden Ring arrived after Meta, she must have already made landfall when the dragons were around. So, if she was present in those earliest days, then it's possible, maybe even likely, that she began to shape dragon culture before the Greater Will ever took root in their society.
Hmm?
Indeed, we do see
Is that-
signs that the
okay.
fingers were active at this time. Not so much with the dragons themselves, but certainly with the beastmen who served them. The 5-fingered Cincadea dagger was given to high-ranking clergymen, and it celebrated a beast's 5 fingers, which were considered symbolic of the intelligence once granted upon their kind. It all points back to Meta. You've explored Farum Azula, so you know how this ends. Their civilization was fated for ruin. I wonder how the fingers felt about
This is
the
probably the
downfall
sickest
of
area,
dragon
though.
civilization.
When I saw
Did they
this from that
anticipate it?
like
Were
stone
they
sword
complicit?
key
Or did they
transportation
just pick up the
location
pieces
and saw this for the
before?
first time
Because
far
Thor
away, it
did.
looks so fucking
Placidus
cool,
Axis
man.
God, who presumably was the vessel for the Elden Ring, fled in circumstances that we can only speculate about. And it's not talked about enough that there is a mysterious god of the dragons who just disappeared with the Elden Ring. Who was this god? Where did they go? What did they do while absent?
No, they still look
Why did they
delectable.
Any
Okay,
answers
alright,
vanished
Neon.
But
I see.
eventually, the Elden Ring would appear in history again, and when it did, it was wielded by a Numen woman, a shaman, in
Queen
Great whose
Marika.
village stood adjacent to Finger Ruins.
Man, I can't believe she
Again, there's a
somehow
great deal
became
of history
empathetic
missing
because of the
around
DLC
Marika's
somehow.
ascent. But
Still,
whether it was
don't like her though.
force or
She did
seduction,
dirty my
we know
boy
this. She
Mesmer.
stood at the Hornsense
And
gate of
Mesmer's my
divinity,
favorite character in
holding
Elden
aloft
Ring,
what
so
appeared to be golden threads.
how could you do that to my boy?
Now, I'm not sure how Marika
You should have loved your
acquired the
son,
Elden
man.
Ring after the dragons, but I bet the fingers were involved.
You deserve better,
Remember,
bro.
the fingers withhold
Mesmer.
the benediction of the Elden Ring's great runes, and without this benediction, the great runes that you receive from the demigods are powerless. Not to mention, the fingers take it upon themselves to be the ones who choose Empyreans. So all of that
Why
is to
did we
say
even
that the
get
fingers clearly claim
benedictions
some power over the
from
Elden
the
Ring
dead
and
fingers?
power over
I
those
guess we
who
just
wield
took it from
as
them
well.
like that.
Clearly,
I
they
thought
were
you
a
would
part
need
of
their
Marika's
permission or
reign,
something.
And it's very likely that they were the ones behind the planting of the Erd Tree itself. Here, and perhaps in other worlds as well.
Here's what actually
Let me explain.
Okay, what's your...
Ring the bells in the finger ruins of Rhea or Deo.
Would
and
marry
receive
Rani.
this
I
in
see
talisman.
you, man.
The
I
inscription
see
reads,
you.
"This age of
As for me,
artifact also
I don't really
depicts the
trust
two
Rani,
fingers.
to be honest with you.
Perhaps
I had to
harken back
sacrifice
to
my
the birth of the
favorite
Erd Tree.
boys,
The implication
right?
here
I
is
sacrificed
clear. The two
EG
fingers gave out a
and
hand in the
Blide,
Erd Tree's
and I
creation,
really hated having to
perhaps
do,
even
have
offering
to
up
do
an
that,
Erd
man.
Tree
Rani
seed
really
for
did it to
planting.
sacrifice them.
And to who
I mean,
else
granted,
but
they
Marika?
knew the task, but
Marika was
I don't know.
certainly
I
in
don't
great
want.
need
I don't
of
want to
their
work
help.
with someone like
Her
that,
kind
bro.
had been tortured in this horn-sent pursuit
I was more
of
in the
sainthood,
gold mask, like,
and
yo,
for
let's just
better
fix the
revenge,
fucking order,
and
bro.
to
Let's just
rise
fix it.
as her torturer's own god, only to betray them later. So Marika became a god vessel for the Elden Ring, but all vessels are destined to one day break.
No,
Thus, a successor would one
Alexander.
day need to be chosen.
No,
An
no.
Empyrean, to claim the
My
Elden
favorite
Ring
jar
and
boy.
lead a new order. Perhaps a glow-eyed queen, a goddess of rot, a carrion princess. In retrospect,
How
the
did you
two
get the
fingers
glow my queen
choosing
like that,
from
bro?
Such a wildly diverse set of Empyreans to succeed Marika kind of makes perfect sense now. These are alien creatures. What do they care about the specifics of order? They don't care if there's an order of death or rot or the moon, so long as they are the ones pulling the strings, I think.
Wow.
But
Do you
the
really
truly
know?
unsettling thing about the fingers
They should be more
isn't just that
choosy.
they're these alien creatures dictating the future of this world. It's that they're doing it, all while broken and blind.
The blind idiot god. Are they really going with that?
Skip ahead in
HP
Elden Ring
lore,
and it becomes
HP
clear
Lovecraft
something is
stuff,
deeply
boys.
wrong with the two fingers. Even a
Who's
few
the
characters
yeah
in the base
Azathoth?
game had
Azathoth is the
already
blind
begun
idiot
to
god
express
in
this
HP
same
Lovecraft
unease.
lore. It's so
Long
fucking
ago,
good.
Gideon gained true knowledge after his long exchange with the two fingers, discovering all had been broken long ago, that the trembling fingers bent with age, and the Erd Tree itself were no exception. But when were they broken? That's the question. According to Vare, it happened when the Elden Ring was shattered. He says that the two fingers were then corrupted, that their words became nothing more than rambling, senile delusions, and that their guidance for the Tarnished became skewed. Not that they had any love for the Tarnished to begin with. So that's the simplest
you're
explanation.
just getting used by
that
these
the fingers were
bastards,
simply
bro.
corrupted by the shattering of the Elden Ring.
Also, I just noticed when he
tied to,
banged that
after all.
hammer,
But
his
there's another explanation,
body cracked
and
too.
it's that Meta herself
That's kind
might
of
have been
interesting
wounded
notice.
long ago, specifically wounded by a weapon called the Fingerslayer Blade, something that is capable of harming both the Greater Will
That
and its vassals.
weapon looks so
The
fucking
Fingerslayer
sick
Blade
looking.
is thus the hidden treasure of the eternal city of Nokron, the secret weapon of a people who had every reason to despise the Greater Will. But what is this weapon? How did it come to be? Could it really have wounded Meta so terribly that it affected all of her children as well? To start, we know that this weapon is born of a corpse, and perhaps not just any corpse. When you defeated Radagon, the Elden Beast grasped his lifeless body and wrought it into a weapon as well, the sacred relic sword.
Yeah,
A
this
weapon I bring
looks
up
similar,
now
but
because
it's
it
more of a
shares
dagger.
symbolic and thematic parallels with the Fingerslayer Blade, namely that it's a weapon born of a god's corpse, which carries grave consequence. Indeed, thoughts on what the weapon portends are many and varied. Some consider it the mark of a great sin, or a sign of great devastation. Some think of it as the end of an age, while others the beginning. Given this quote, I quite like the theory that the Fingerslayer Blade was similarly born of a vassal god of the Elden Ring, that just as the sacred
Vassal
relic
god of
sword
the
was
Elden
created
Ring.
from Radagon's corpse, perhaps the Fingerslayer Blade was similarly born of the withered god vessel of another age.
Yeah,
Perhaps
the
even
Glow
the
My
god
King?
vessel that abandoned Placidus Axe.
Oh,
This is just speculation, but
Maybe that
you'll
is the
note
case.
that the hilt of the Fingerslayer Blade shares a similar order pose with the sacred relic sword, tying the weapon to another age of the Greater Will and its order. So many weapons the Nox forged were mere imitations of the Greater Will's power, after all. The Mimic Tears were their effort to forge a lord. The Dragonkin knew no true sky nor true lightning, and their Albinaurics were never accepted as true life forms. Thus it feels very
Man, the
appropriate
Albinaurics
to be
were born
comparing
just to
the
suffer, I
Fingerslayer
swear.
Blade of the Nox to the sacred relic sword of the
unfortunate.
We're never told directly why the Nox needed such a weapon, though. Was it a weapon they used to strike back against the Greater Will that banished them underground? Or was the use of the weapon itself what got them banished underground in the first place? That might be a topic for another
And I'm
video.
tired.
But either way, one fact there is clear. The Eternal City got their hands on this old corpse, able to slay the Fingers and put it to use, attacking the Fingers, which were a threat to their society on account of their influence, most likely. And if I had to guess, it might have been the Fingers' ability to control others that rubbed the Nox the wrong way. We see how powerful they are during Rani's questline by virtue of the
I really
lengths
thought that was
she had
supposed to be
go
Blade gone
to
crazy,
circumvent them,
but it was
casting
just some
aside her
random
great
guy who
rune,
looked like them,
abandoning
apparently.
her shadow and
I mean, I
slaying
did get to
her
fight a
corporeal
crazy
flesh,
Blade as well,
just
but
so that they couldn't
yeah.
puppeteer her. The Nox too
stretch and hydrate,
developed
okay, gotcha. I
countermeasures
mean,
to
I'm
this
sorry I don't have
influence.
channel points
This is the
yet.
Nox
I
mirror
really,
helm. It's
I'm
a
really
helmet that
sorry.
reflects light,
I'm really
which is
sorry.
fitting given
I'm
that
sorry.
light is the unblockable
But
weapon.
yeah, I need to
Fingers.
get on that.
With this, they could continue to
I
seek
just need to do like
reason,
one whole
warding
week
off
where I
the
don't
intervention
stream and
of
just
the Greater Will.
fix that stuff, I
E.G.
guess.
famously carries on the legacy of this helmet during Rani's questline, as Rani herself pursues her goal of slaying her Fingers, using the Nox's own Fingerslayer
You cry
blade.
pretty? Thank you.
But what's noteworthy is that the Fingerslayer blade had already been used.
God.
Its description calls it a blood-drenched fetish and proof of high treason. Before the DLC, We could only
Man,
speculate about
the Nox
which
people
pair of
got
two
super
fingers
mega
the
screwed.
Nox had drenched in blood with the Fingerslayer blade. But I think a more compelling theory is that they might have used the Fingerslayer blade to attack Meta. As many in the community have pointed out,
Yeah,
Meta
but
does
that
have a
was...
small gash above where she births fingers.
Yeah.
It's certainly a convenient theory. Not only would it answer who the Nox attacked, but it might explain why Meta is broken as well. Ymir does call her damaged, after all.
Do you recall what I said? That
Yeah,
Marika
the Nox
and the
like
fingers
literally
that
fucked them
guided her
up
were
real good.
unsound
I
from the
mean,
start.
deserved, to be
Then,
honest, deserve.
The truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged. The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right.
So when and how Meta was broken remains a matter of speculation. But it's worth noting she was not always this way. Indeed, we know from an item description that Meta was a magnificently gleaming daughter who did receive messages from the Greater Will once. This weapon, fashioned from the spiraling tail fingers of Meta, explains
That
the
is
mechanism
super
by
cool
which
stuff
she
though, not gonna lie with
communicated
you.
the Greater Will. A microcosm raised aloft over the crux that two fingers form. A microcosm is essentially
Ow,
a
my
replica
eyes are
of the
being
cosmos
blinded.
in miniature. To bridge the vast distances between her and the Greater Will beyond, it seemed Meta used this simulacra to communicate, receiving valid signs from the Greater Will via this pocket dimension. But then she was damaged and abandoned, and she must have felt it. For despite being broken and abandoned, she continued to wait for another message to come. Meta is now characterized by this loneliness, gazing vacantly into the beyond. Her original soundtrack reflects this, beginning with this symphony of grace that befits a magnificent daughter, which then collapses.
Ow, my
into
eyes,
the
bro.
despair. The idea of this abandoned, insipid creature, wandering blindly, yet still pulling the strings in this world, is just magnificently Lovecraftian in its concept.
Yeah,
Speaking
I
of
fucking love that
Lovecraft,
shit.
he's actually the author that I've been referencing with every chapter title.
Yeah,
He
I
was a
noticed.
writer of the early cosmic horror, and he famously imagined universes governed by these vast, indifferent beings.
Dude, I love
Though
listening to
perhaps that
Lovecraftian
description
lore
of
stuff.
The universe being governed by vast, indifferent beings fits the Greater Will more than it does Meta. For it's sad how little love the Greater Will bestows. Which makes it ironic that Ymir speaks of the romance of the stars above. He lays the blame entirely at Meta's door when she's a victim of the Greater Will's apathy as well. Though he's right that it's her actions that have set off a chain reaction.
I fear that you have borne witness to the whole of it. The conceits, the hypocrisy of the world built upon the Earth Tree. The follies of men. Their bitter suffering. Is there no hope for redemption? The answer, sadly, is clear. There never was any hope. They were each of them defective. Unhinged from the start. Marika herself. And the fingers that guided her. And this is what troubles me. No matter our efforts, if the roots are rotten, then we have little recourse.
Meta, a once gleaming daughter, longs for the Greater Will's word, but is left hanging. The two fingers born of a broken mother are left to wing it, leading upon outdated guidance, making questionable decisions, and baffled when unexpected events
Yeah,
transpire.
so
But
we
Marika
got
herself
super
builds an
mega
age
screwed, I
from
guess,
their
because of
guidance,
that.
trusting that there is a
Not
truth
getting
to
any
their
message from
teachings,
the
while the
Greater
demigods
Will,
are,
because
in
he
turn,
basically...
left wanting for a mother as well.
Oh shit, no, my
As
boy
are many
Besper! Oh
worlds
no!
between.
My boy Besper! Oh no!
Your seamster. Bok. I see him crying. from time to time. I think he misses his mother. He wants someone to tell him he's beautiful. Does being born of a mother mean one behaves in such a manner?
So is it a surprise that Meta's outdated guidance has ended in ruin? Funnily enough, it was a demi-human who foresaw such a fate as well. His name was Ons.
Oh, Lil
master
Yoda!
of the star-lined sword. Let's talk about him.
This guy was a cool boss fight for
Demi-humans
sure.
are more capable creatures than many give them credit
And
for.
I love the
While they
joke
do
with
turn feral at
dual
night,
fates being
they are
played against the
considered somewhat
Yoda
intelligent,
in the
and
wild
I
versus
think it says a
Yoda
lot that
summon.
the wisest members of
Like the
lands
Germa
between
did, and
have seen
he did a
fit
Germa
to
bit
broker
with that
peace
shit.
with
It was
them
fucking funny.
on a couple of occasions. Kenneth Haidt is the most well-known example, but historically, did you know that the sorcerers of Leonia reached out to the demi-humans as well? They might have even been the ones responsible for the demi-human queen's flair for sorcery. We know this thanks to the demi-human queen's staff, which reads, "A gift once given to the demi-humans to foster peace. It can be wielded even by those of low intelligence, though only fools at the academy would sneer at such a thing." In fact, some among the demi-humans foresaw the same sort of truth that broke the minds of the best glintstone sorcerers. So it would be foolish to disregard their intelligence entirely. We know this thanks to the star-lined sword, and it reads, "When
Pretty
bestowed
blade.
this weapon by their queen,
One of
the
the coolest
swordsmen
one for
swear
sure.
to find the truth."
I don't think I
that
see
lies
this
at the end of
blade
the
in
procession of
the
stars.
Elden Ring Night
But
Rain.
Ons realized that only ruin awaited at the end of the procession. A realization that calls to mind what the most ancient and feared glintstone sorcerers saw when they looked back into the primeval current. Remember, glintstone sorcery is kind of founded on the principle that things seen can become real. So reads Founding Reign of Stars, discovered by an ancient astrologer. This glimpse of the primeval current that the astrologer saw became real, and the star's amber rained down on this land. And just like this ancient astrologer saw this night rain and made it real,
This
I
night
believe the
rain,
spell
that's so
Stars of
fucking
Ruin
true.
was similarly glimpsed by Master Lusat. When Lusat briefly spied this, he beheld the final moments
And
of a great
Lusat
star
looks so
cluster.
fucking weird with
Upon
that
seeing
one
it,
giant
he too
crystal
was
ball.
broken. Perhaps it's no coincidence Lusat now languishes in a cave, very intentionally locked away, so that he cannot be a danger to anyone that might share his same ambitions.
His head literally
Though, of
turned into
course,
like a
this is
fucking
wisdom
crystal
that
ball.
some disregards.
With the bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat returned, the Academy can hone the primeval current, so that we, fallen children of the stars, shall beam with brilliance once again.
And then
We
he,
all know how that
yeah,
ends.
she ended to become
Without
a mass
restraint,
ball of
humanity, born of
bullshittery.
Stardust, is able
So
to
funny, man.
regress to a graven mass, a starseed. Thus, Ons too imprisoned himself. As it was with Master Lusat, looking no further might have been wise not just for his own protection, but the protection of those around him as well.
This is
Did
basically
this to
Lovecraftian
forestall
crap.
ruin.
Like you just
After all.
got too much madness
Nevertheless,
information and you're just
Ons's loyal
fucking, you just
apprentice,
lose your
Yosh,
fucking mind.
fellow study of the Starry Blade, stubbornly refused to heed his master's words and remained with him, in defiance of his self-imposed seclusion for the rest of his life. So it is that glintstone sorcerers reveal that ruin and fracture is a mistake on a cosmic level. Some seek the truth and can't handle it, and some outright deny it, but the truth remains, all was born of fracture long ago.
All that there is came from the one great. Then came fractures and births.
Oh, it's time for the line that goes
The
so
greater
hard.
will made a mistake. Torment, despair, affliction, every sin, every curse, every one born of the mistake. And so, what was
I'm
borrowed
scared, guys. I'm scared.
must be returned, melted all away with the yellow chaos flame. until all
The
is
Lord of
one
Frenzy.
again.
So speak the Three Fingers, who consider the Greater Will's fracture a cosmic mistake, arguing that all should be burned back to one great void. This would be done
Honestly,
with
kind of
frenzy
like this
flame,
ending.
which burns
He's kind of
everything
super
to
special.
nothing.
He's definitely the most unique one
Spirit
of them
and
all.
As per Miquella's needle, the flame of frenzy is effectively an outer god, which would make the Three Fingers its envoys. And while Meta is stated to be the mother of all Two Fingers and Finger Creepers, there's no mention of her birthing the three. So what are they? Well, I like to think that these fingers were sent down in this
Man,
form.
they're branding you like this is so
Two
fucking
fingers
painful
plus
to look
three
at.
makes a full five-fingered hand. So the Three Fingers are a message in and of themselves. It's a message that the Two Fingers are incomplete by nature, and that the mistake should be undone. So it is that they reach out to those who despair, no matter where they are. The swollen grape in Midra's manse is proof of one touched directly by the
Dude,
Three
when I
Fingers' embrace,
first got like
which
one
is
of those
proof, I
grapes,
think,
I was
that the
thinking,
Three
I wasn't thinking
Fingers
too much of
visited
it
the manse.
until I realized it's
Midra
actually
himself might have been
eyes of
convened with
people.
them
It's so
in his
fucking
chamber,
fucked.
as if you look closely, there are burnt fingerprint marks on the ground around him. In our video on Midra, I suggested that he might have been researching the Three Fingers, for underneath these orange drapes are a set of stone fingers, proof perhaps that he had begun to investigate the nearby ruins, where similar stone fingers are said to grow, according to the nailstone description. This nailstone is a crafting material said to have broken off from the fingertip of one of the stone columns. The Finger Weaver's cookbook teaches you how to use it. This cookbook, left by a determined student, proves there was indeed research being done here, and though the student's brush with the sublime all but shattered his mind, he was left capable enough to leave these precious few words behind. These students were called Finger Weavers, and they sought to imitate the sorcery of the lamprey who guard the Finger Ruins, creatures that resemble fingers far more than they do humans. That's because
Oh
the
my god,
lamprey
these guys
were
were scary
like
though, and
humans
really
once
annoying
too.
to deal
They
with.
might even once have been finger-weaving students of the ruins themselves, as it's the Finger Weaver's own cookbook that teaches you how to make the fingerprint nostrum, a dodgy elixir of those who attempted to turn their human bodies into fingers. Ingesting it causes something to wriggle within. A key ingredient of these nostrums are finger mimics. These are light pink mushrooms resembling wizened fingers, which are known as the stillborn of the Two Fingers. That line has some
Stillborn
interesting
of the
implications,
Two
since
Fingers. Oh,
it implies that the Two Fingers themselves tried to have children of their own, like Meta, but failed. This might explain why the Two Fingers are so horribly aged. They cannot have children, nor does Meta appear to be birthing any Two Fingers anew. Instead, they continue to exist adjacent to their more base siblings, the Finger Creepers. Also born of Meta, these creatures clearly are capable of reproducing, following their mothers around in great herds.
man,
at
these
the
things are
Finger
the most
Ruins.
creepiest
They are
things
ever so
ever.
fond of their mothers at this tender age. The Finger Creepers have since spread all over the lands between, especially in Caria, where they are bejeweled and favor a different kind of magic than the holy magic that seems to
Holy
come
shit.
naturally to
This is
them.
the most scariest shit.
So as a Carian descendant, it's fitting that Rykard's domain too is home to ringed Finger Creepers. It's here, at Mount Gelmir, that we discover the ringed finger, a weapon said to have been severed from an ancestor of the reproducing
I don't think I've
Finger
ever
Creepers,
gotten this weapon
making it
in Elden Ring.
undoubtedly another of Rykard's many
But
blasphemies.
it's so fucking funny though.
The Finger Creepers now linger as remnants of a mother's neglect. Meta seems to have no love for her children. Yet some come to the Finger Ruins thinking that ringing the hanging bell could lead them to a mother who will embrace them.
No, I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I guess. This basically was how it was for Marika and Mesmer.
Perhaps they're not seeking Meta, but Emir instead. A true mother who will not give birth to further malady.
This guy was a
will be the
crazy
true mother,
asshole for sure.
and I will be the only mother.
What's your favorite color? Purple. And gold. Purple and
Earlier
gold
in
are
the
my
video,
favorite.
We talked about how deeply Emir is tied to Karya. His Karyan sovereignty was important to him,
Ooh, I never got to
making it
get this
unlikely
one.
that the Shadow
Dude,
Lords had always
that's so
been his
cool.
home. Rather, I think Emir came here alongside R'Lana, making him one of the many Karyans who departed their homeland in what was considered an act of unparalleled devotion, as R'Lana herself followed Mesmer into war. But whether he was
I like how
native
these
to
two
these lands
sisters
or not,
that fell
he's
in
now
love
taken
with
up
redheads.
residence in a manor
They
cemetery,
really have a
a
type.
place guarded by marionette soldiers, dolls that are the common.
Dude, I want to
servants
draw
of
some of the
sorcerers
bosses here
in
for
the
sure. Like,
And as we
it's so
know,
cool.
he
I
would
need to get
abandon
back to
the
drawing,
allegiance
man.
to the
I'm like,
moon that so
I've
many
been
of his
slacking
compatriots
off,
held.
dude.
A
I've
moment
been
that I
slacking
believe can be
off.
marked by the second of 3 alterations to his attire, namely that his high priest robe now features gold embroidery that decorates the purple cloth with a jeweled ruff that sparkles like a flower wet with dew. His robe also conceals the abundance of squirming beneath, but we'll get to that later. In Elden Ring lore, dew symbolizes abundance and new life. Mikola says as much in his cut dialogue, and the Albinaurics were created from a single drop of dew, which they symbolize with their shields. So Emir's ruff glistening with dew could symbolize his abundant potential as a mother. Or
This
it could
man
be
really
a
just be
far more
birthing
literal
fingers.
reference to an item in the game. The dew gem, which glows at night and blossoms mainly at the waterside. It's this ingredient that is essential for the finger nostrum, that medicine that finger weavers used to transform their bodies into fingers. And
Yeesh.
given the squirming beneath Emir's robes, I'd say it's clear that he's been
Disgusting.
partaking of this dew gem nostrum as well. Next, let's talk about transhumanism. It's a familiar theme for From
Ewy.
Software, and in Elden Ring in particular,
Dude, Ranny
it was
does
the
look pretty though,
Karyans
even though I
who
don't
favored
trust her
such a
ass.
path.
Wonder
Note
if
the
they'll
crystallized brains of Azure
add some
and Lucina,
Ranny skin
and
for
the
Recluse
schools of
in
Grave
Night Rain.
Ages as well. Not to mention the themes of birth and rebirth, which, again, the Karyans were entwined with. One need only look at R'Nala rebirthing students with her amber egg, or the Albinaurics friendly to Karya, for proof of that. So perhaps it's not too surprising that Emir, a Karyan, would seek not only to transcend his human form, but to do so in order to rebirth new, immaculate fingers into existence as well. Especially if this desire stems from personal trauma.
Oh, yes. Do mind your feet around the church. You wouldn't want to hurt the little boy.
There's this common community theory, not mine, that says Emir lost a human child of his own. long
Beloved
ago.
child taken before
And
his
as the
time.
theory goes, this so broke him that he would desire to become the true mother, treating a small finger creeper named Yuri as if it was his own surrogate
Oh.
child.
I
While I
thought
do think
that
this
just
theory
meant
is
that
valid,
Yuri
I
was
personally
the
think
finger
it's more likely
and
that
he just
Yuri
died.
is just one of the first finger creepers that Emir managed to birth
Yeah,
himself.
that's what I was thinking.
However, just like the children reborn anew by R'Nala, Emir's finger creepers too are likely destined to be frail and short-lived, imperfect beings, each and all. There's a reason Miriel calls rebirth a forbidden rite. So I believe that it's these flaws inherent to rebirth that led to Yuri being taken before his time. Yuri's grave, after all, is still in the graveyard while Yuri is being cradled in Ymir's arms. Proof that he's already been reborn, and that he will be again.
Forgive me. I failed you. Failed to birth you whole. But it won't be long now. I will soon be a mother. I will give you new life. I assure you. You will have life.
To this end, Ymir encourages the Tarnished to move fate along by ringing the hanging
Crazy
bells
person.
at the hallowed ruins.
Is something the matter? I've given you a map to the hallowed ruin. Oh, I suppose you expect a lesson of me, do you? I know the feeling. Those with purpose are nothing if not ravenous. For power. For truth.
This line could be proof that Ymir too craves power and truth, but apparently he needs someone to help him achieve it. You.
I only wish to be of service. To help those who fight for their purpose. I'm not mistaken, am I? I can see it in your eyes. You are a fighter. Are you not?
Hello, Corvs.
He
How are
needs a
you?
fighter, and in the words of H.P. Lovecraft,
Hope
"Do
you're
not
having a
call
good
out
day,
that
Corvsy.
which you cannot put down." Wise words, considering the sounding of the hanging bells at the Finger Ruins, will lead the Tarnished straight to metal.
I have a new webcam, so my tracking is much better
I
now.
gave you charts the site of a hallowed ruin. It is said that after sounding the hanging bell there,
Let
one's
me do this
fate
for you, my guy.
will be guided by the stars.
With Radahn dead, fate has presumably returned to the night sky.
Look at this, Corvs.
What's fascinating is that it's
Cool,
your
right?
fate, specifically, that will be guided by the stars when you ring the hanging bells. And as we know from the Fingerslayer blade, having a fate is
that
very
is sexy,
important when it
post for
comes to
Annie.
carrying
I'm not
the
gonna lie
fingers.
for you.
So the night grows dark, and as with Master Azur, it is
I
by
fucking
beholding
love
the
that
abyss
Charmander,
the birth
dude.
of many
The
stars
Charmander
shall
emote is so
follow.
good.
The exalted timbre of the bells has reached these ears of mine. Twice.
Just
now.
chilling, reacting to stuff since I'm kind of tired today, so, you know.
The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry cascade. Now, take
Yeah, you
this,
just woke up? Okay.
my fine.
Have a nice morning then.
May you join the glimmering stars above.
That last line
The
there is
glimmering
extremely
stars
curious,
above.
because in the original Japanese, Ymir doesn't say, "May you join the glimmering stars above." He says, "May you become a shining star."
May you
and
become a
because
shining
of the
star.
ambiguity that is inherent in the Japanese, one might even be able to read this as Ymir asking you to become his shining star, someone he can follow for guidance, which I think is a valid interpretation because he actually does address you as his shining star at the end of his questline, even in the English. Not to mention, Yolan in turn considers Ymir her shining star, proving that this is a theme within the questline, that there are individuals
I didn't even
whose
catch that.
fates are so significant that they're worth following.
Ymir is a shining star. In
This
our
armor kind
eyes,
of goes hard though.
the only star upon the black canvas of the night. Our meeting with the Count taught us of the star-draped sky. We know that we cannot reach out to touch it, but we can peer up at its brilliance and heed its guidance. We will never again lose our way in the night.
I hope you have
no
nice
interest in
coffee,
small talk. My only
Corpse.
concerns are the concerns of Count Ymir, and you are not among them.
This person was rude though.
Yulan.
No problem,
Well, I hope
Corpsey.
that she behaved at least. The poor girl has overcome grave misfortune. Her tongue can be sharp at the best of times, but don't think that makes her a bad person.
Now up to her blade, though.
Sister too has a heart of gold.
This grave misfortune began long ago, when Yolan and her
Anything
sister
new with
Anna
Night Rain? Then just
first
the new
drew
boss,
breath
right? I already killed it,
underground
so
in
I mean,
the
if you want
old
to do
jail.
some playthrough,
Specifically,
you,
they
you
were
want to do a
likely born
play
in
session
the
today,
Bonnie
right
jail,
now,
since
after
that's the jail
this,
in
I
Emir's
can do
region
some if you
where we
want.
find their armor set. Here,
Yeah, you
consent
kill it too.
imprisoned
Nice.
many.
You'll have
And
to wait
some,
next week,
like
I
the
guess, for the
thieves
new
and
one.
shaman,
I think.
would have their bodies merged for the benefit of Horn-sent society, and others, like the Lamenter,
I'll
and
probably
the
just
Curseblade,
do some
were to be confined
remembrance
alone.
quests, I guess. Do some
Permanently.
random matches so you
We learn
do
about
more
a
of the
couple
characters that I
named
don't play.
Curseblades, Mira and Libirith. It was during this confinement that Mira met Libirith, and upon Mira's death, Libirith was plunged into a devastating darkness.
Oh,
But
shit.
now Libirith has learned to wield the darkness, as has the Lamenter, as have Yolan and Anna, with their semi-corporeal
Dude,
armaments.
I fucking love
cast
this
of a
blade
bottomless
though, it
void
looks so
that no
cool.
light can escape. The big question here for me is, who gave Yolan and Anna these items? The armor and shield of Night say that they were bestowed upon those born deep underground, ordaining them as sword hands of Night. At first I thought it might be the Nox who were responsible for intentionally cultivating
I
these
wonder if
sword
you're gonna add
hands.
throwing
Yolan and
weapons
Anna were
to
raised to become
Night
the most
Rain.
terrifying
My
masters
little
of their
4-year-old
blades,
got his
even if
first
the burden
wood
of the
breaking
deed
at
might have
karate
left
yesterday. It
their
was funny.
hearts
Damn!
inclined.
That's a strong 4-year-old,
Their
man.
spirit ashes remind me of the Night Maiden and Swordstress puppets, who were also sisters, who also became puppets of their own volition, just like
Why would you
Yolan
wanna
and
do
Anna
that,
both
bro?
end up doing. So, while I don't doubt that the Nox are related to the Sword Hands of Night, we learn that it was actually Ymir
Yeah, check
who
Discord. I
taught Yolan
sending you
and
the
Anna
video.
the
Nice,
secret
thanks, man.
sky, not the Nox.
Bro is aura
I
farming,
actually
so
think
true.
It's possible Ymir took it upon
Dude,
himself
I
to
love
ordain
this
these
goddamn
sword
weapon though. It
hands of
looks so
Night
cool.
and use them
I'm
for
such
his
an
own
edgy
ends,
boy, man.
especially since the Bonnie Jail exists within this Count's domain. What's more, the armor of Night has a fingerprint adorning its surface, a symbol that the Nox have little to do with, but that to Ymir means everything.
When I saw this secret, it was so fucking cool.
Did you espy something unsightly, perchance? Well, put it out of your mind.
This is the dialogue that you hear if you prematurely descend towards Meta, fight Anna, and then return to talk with Ymir. Ymir is acknowledging that something is off with what you might have seen, but warning you not to look into it any further.
Free yourself of any misconceptions, lest they bring woe upon the both of us.
As per her spirit ash description, Anna is Ymir's doll. We can find her true body to the northeast, secreted away atop the rise of spell machinist Rabbath, a man who designed a masterwork cannon
hit it,
and
bro.
was
What are
most
you
likely
doing?
an associate of
Oh my
Ymir's.
god. This is
Puppeteering
so
others
fucking
is a
slow.
popular carrion pursuit that was likely learned from the Nox, and Ymir continues that long-standing tradition here with Anna. Perhaps her body was secreted away by Ymir atop this rise so that Yolan wouldn't find her. And while Ymir won't give you more information on her, you can tell Yolan you were attacked by her sister, to which she says,
Stop. What did you just say?
that carries a note of worry, subtle but telling. To me, it confirms that her sister invading you is an unexpected turn of events, though Ymir's imprinting, his indoctrination of Yolan takes over, and kind of stops her from seeing anything wrong with her sister's appearance down there.
Wait, no. Say nothing.
Super
I have one
brainwash.
star alone, and only his words will do.
But why? Why did Ymir attack you with Anna here, despite him guiding you to ring both bells and descend towards Meta? What does he stand to gain from killing you? Unfortunately, this is where the logic of the questline becomes very difficult to pass. So here's my interpretation, and I'm sure there are other ways to interpret this, but my reasoning is that I believe Ymir tries to kill you because he might just simply no longer need you. Ymir can ring the last bell himself. It's right beneath him. He doesn't really want you to kill Meta either. His staff is modeled on her tail, so clearly he's been studying and emulating her all along. She does have value to him. However, what I really think Ymir wants, truly, is simply for fate to move forward. And if you're dead, what does it matter to him? Even if Meta's dead, it probably doesn't matter that much to him either. Plus, even if you do survive Anna's attack,
I mean,
Ymir has plausible deniability.
I
He could
will
say
say,
that he has nothing to do
why
with
the
this
hell did
sword
this
hand
guy
knight
think
attacking you.
that he could
Indeed,
kill the
Anna's
fucking
puppeteered corpse is within the
Tarnish
How would you know it
if
was him? So,
he killed
even though he
the
fails, he's
fucking
not
gods, you know what I'm saying? Like, he
trusts in
killed
the
Mithir.
stars at the end of the day.
So why would
the final bell will still
that
be
guy
rung,
think he
and
could kill
our fates will move ever
us,
forward.
right? Well, like,
So,
the
fight
guy's
with Meta
stupid.
begins.
Really now? It's the same with Nashandra, yo. Nashandra is like,
Here,
yo,
below
curse,
the
bearer of the
target
curse.
what look like
I'm gonna kill you
roots
now,
of
even though
great
you
fingers
totally killed all
protrude
these other
through
people
a
that
bulwark
I
of deep
didn't
water,
kill because I
something
couldn't
the
do it,
bloodborne
so I had to
enemies
get
will
you to do
never
it.
kick out of.
And then
And
now that
during the
you
fight,
are
note
here,
this
somehow
attack
I'm gonna
where
kill you, I guess.
Meta
Like,
slams
what
down
was his
her
plan?
head
What was her
to
plan, bro?
unleash
Like,
a wave of energy.
stupid.
This is actually an attack that we can emulate.
Ain't
once
no
we
way,
have the
bro.
head of Meta to wield for ourselves. The skill is Kowtower's Resentment.
Dude, this is a funny
Resentment
weapon.
builds as the finger is forced to bow, making it explode with anger. It's an interesting piece of characterization for Meta. I interpret it as if she has an arrogance to her, an absolute refusal to bow to anything, except the greater will, of course. Though in your fight with her, you do more than make her
Ignorance.
bow, you make her disappear into her own microcosm, no less. She's dead. And if she's not dead, she's gone.
About to actually escape because of that. I was really worried when that happened, to be honest with you. I thought she fucking was gonna kill me,
You've
bro.
wounded Count Ymir most irreparably, such that he wishes for your death, and I must attend to the Count's concerns.
Yolan's loyalty to Ymir is unbreakable, so she attacks us, without even knowing what we've done to deserve it. She says that Count Ymir is wounded by us killing Meta, and that might be true in a sense. I think his mind is certainly broken. Just listen to the state of euphoria that he subsequently invades us with.
My shining star, grant me a mother's strength.
It's with that line that I think Ymir's motivations are much easier to understand. Earlier, I mentioned that Ymir has dialogue that entreats us to become a shining star. And now, after killing Meta, he calls us his shining star again, asking us to grant him a mother's strength.
I didn't
Thus,
actually think it
I
was
think he
referring to
intends
me.
take by force
It
from
was
us
referring to
what
some
we
other
took from Meta.
theme, but
You do have her remembrance,
okay.
after all. A remembrance you can use to craft physical aspects of her being, her gazing finger, and the staff of the great beyond.
Look here at my fingers. I will be the true mother, and I will be the only mother.
It's also
Crazy
worth pointing
psycho.
out again that Ymir is clearly quite mad at this point in the questline. Who knows how many nostrums he had to take for fingers to emerge from him as they do. So if his actions don't make sense, we can't fault him too much. But if he is mad, to quote H.P. Lovecraft, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane to the bitter end. The tragic irony of this storyline is that Ymir actually did become a mother, but he inadvertently became more like Meta than he could ever know. Just like
Yeah.
Meta,
He's still
wounded.
broken.
Dear Yuri. Dear fingers.
Just like Meta, Ymir
Oh
uses
no,
his
it's
children
the
and
death
sends
bird.
them
Oh
to their
my
deaths.
god, why you have
And
to
I'm
give
not
me
just
this
talking about the
guy,
finger creepers.
bro?
I'm talking about Yolan and
Dude, the
Anna
game owed
as
me.
well. The women whose night he illuminated and whose lives he squanders.
I, Yolan, am afraid that I can't Ymir.
Just like Meta, Ymir's
Nope.
microcosm is fleeting, surging
Dude,
in
do
one
not-
brief burst of
Do
glory
not miss.
before
Come on.
nothingness. Finally, just like Meta, Ymir had one shining star. Not the greater will, but you.
This guy is
And
such
ruin
an
awaits.
asshole. I swear to God.
Get fucked, loser.
Forgive me, Yuri. Truly, I desired to be your mother.
And
Have
the
you
rest
played
are
Peak?
forced to pieces.
No, I don't think I even know that game.
Ymir.
But sounds
stars.
interesting.
Jump at me, bro.
Peak, it's so peak.
I see them.
Do you have it? It's so fun. I wonder. I'll actually. It's like the Steam sale right now, so I might go check it out.
Give me life.
Yes, you do.
I just
Hell
need this guy
yeah.
to go down
Are you gonna
one
stream that
time,
thing?
Bro.
Give Yolan a blinding iris of grace, and her night
Why is
will
he
be
not going
illuminated,
down?
though
It's like
it was not by the
$8.
shining
Nice
star
to.
she had longed for. Instead, it was by us.
Oh, it blinds.
Please give me
As
30,000.
if our
It's
night
such a shitty boss
simply
to have.
never was.
They're fucking paying for that crap. Piece of
Here,
crap, man.
you
Shit.
become her shining star, and her spirit becomes yours to command.
Is there a payout?
Definitely not what I want to
She's even able
give.
to be reunited with her sister in this form, putting an end to their story.
Nah, I want that
But
fucking
Give
weapon.
her an iris of occultation.
It's in the top selling
and
carrier, I
Yolan will
think.
live on
Nice, man.
in the
That's really
darkness
doing well
of
then.
Earth, without a single star in her sky, forevermore.
Fuck 'em, bro. Give me the fucking sword.
Anywhere at all. This is the night I know. Our night.
Soon we'll dive into the lore of Night Rain, which
Yes,
couldn't be a better
I want.
follow-up to
I
this one.
want it so bad.
Thank you for watching.
Give me that Night Rain Lorne, bros. I need it so good, Bravey. Man, amazing video, goated video to be honest. Please subscribe to your boy Batty Video. He's such an amazing content creator, man. I love his lore videos. I love so many other Elden Ring lore videos makers like Tarnish the Archaeologist. I think it's Smug. I think is that his name? Smug, and then I think Smotown. Is it Smotown? I like those guys. They make such amazing lore. But in any case, that was an amazing time. I had an amazing time. Now, what can I possibly do in the remainder? I guess I could stop it here, but you know, we'll see. I wonder, is it safe for me to go open up my Steam and show stuff? Store. Got Hogwarts. Where's Peak? I need Peak. Damn, it is $8.50.
I don't know if they're gonna let you on the plane with no shoes on.
Yo, is that guy looks like the one from Friends or whatever?
I'm ready. Okay, Nick? Yeah.
Oh, is this like basically like rock climbing? Like you're just climbing
We go up here.
climbing the peak, the literal peak of a fucking mountain?
Much less. No.
That's kind of interesting. Holy shit.
I'll carry
It's cute though.
Whoa. This guy.
move it.
But I
Okay,
feel
there,
like I
yeah.
need someone though. Skyrim Horse Simulator. So true. I would totally play this, collab this with someone. Not gonna lie with you. You know, with different mechanics and a lot of items. Nice. You play that with at least one friend. Nice. If I can find like actually like 2 other people to play this with, I would totally do it.
What? Wait.
You can play with me? Hell yeah. I mean, the problem would be definitely the time zone part. You would need to be available during the time that I would stream, which is probably very difficult considering our time zones. That's always the only problem with I always want to collab with my American friends as well, but they usually like stream at the times I'm not gonna be streaming, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if we'll see first, right? We'll see. You know, we're friends in Discord, so we can like talk about it when we can. But yeah, this shit's so good. It's only $8.50. That's good to me. I also got Left 4 Dead 2, obviously. I mean, I haven't played that for so long, but I played it so much back then, back in the days. Speaking of games, I did get yeah, I'm gonna get this soon. Yeah, okay. I do have this game. That's because my brother bought this game way back then. I just never got to play it, so I'm totally getting that. Uh, I wonder if I should try to buy Hades, this game. I'm not really like a guy who's into like this kind of like format gameplay. I never really got to play that. Oh, and especially this one, fighting game collection, the new Persona. You mean Persona 3 Reload or the gacha game? The gacha game I never. Well, one, I don't really play gacha games no more, so you know I'm not gonna front you. And the other one is it basically has Persona 5 spoilers, no? So I don't want to get spoiled myself, so I didn't play it. What is gacha game? Gacha game is basically like Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Endless Zero. Basically gambling. Is a game with like you pull for a character with either in-game premium loot, premium currency that you can earn slowly, or you literally like use your fucking credit card and just buy with real money and then you pull. So a lot of people there's some people who make it their job to just play these games, and then the chat will be like, I'm gonna give you some money and you have to use that money to pull. So it's just like fueling their gambling addiction basically. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to have to deal with that show, bro. I just don't like that kind of thing, and I don't like being forced to basically log in every single day. You know, I hate that and play, you know, I don't want to do my fucking dailies. Speaking of which, I did, however, my friends asked me to try out this game, Shadowverse. I did used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel a lot, and so this is basically kind of like that, right? It's a card game, and apparently I got some really good pulls, apparently, so I could just play this game and all that stuff, but we'll see. For now, I guess I will forego this. I'll change the stream now into something. I could play this a bit. I don't really have much time to play anything much. I'll just play a little bit of this. So I'm just gonna change it to edit stream info. Play Shadowverse. Right. Seriously? Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. Actually, let's also change the title. Finish reacting to the lore. Time for some card games. Shadowverse. I'm just gonna do this. This very quick. I'm just gonna play this real quick, like. Uh. This is interesting though, for sure. Available at your local store. What is this? Yes, please. Open it right now! Okay, I didn't get anything good. Oh. But I got some good stuff back then, though. How much do I get for a maximum? So maximum is 10, right? So I need more. Pretty sure I used all of my stuff already, so. Rank match. I mean, I'm still new to this whole thing, and I still haven't even picked my deck to. Yeah, I've been playing Earth, Right, Runecraft, Abysscraft. I think I want this though. I think I'm gonna go with Abyss. Yeah, give me Abyss. Yeah, just give me the Abyss. Or you came as your what? Move to decks? Yes, please, baby. Technically, I already have. Okay, this has 16 twos. I already have my own one, which is this. Well, I wonder what's the difference here. I mean, I guess having a lot of twos is really good. "28 followers, 3 amulets, blah blah." And then what's my other deck? "34 followers, 4 spells, 2 amulets." Okay. Well, you know what? I ain't no fucking bitch, bro. I'm just gonna go right in. Yo, get me on that. Beginner? I don't give a shit, bro. Casuals, like my deck. Give me my Corrupted Heaven, boys. Give me this one. Looks kind of cool. Oh, it's random. I see. I guess I'll do some unranked stuff. Let's see if I'll find someone. I obviously I was gonna pick the Edgelord deck. I wasn't gonna be holding you. Not all. No matchmaking. Wow. Okay. Now with this one. Oh, what if it's literally this? Like, I really just don't care. Just match me, bro. Okay. First real match. Wow. A treasure chest. Okay.
I long for sights unseen.
I think I'm okay with this. Okay, let me see what my cards actually do. Restore 5 to your leader, deal 3 damage to your leader. Add a bat to your hand. Yes, please.
Sweet. Then we can be together. Sweet. Then we can be together.
Okay. Send my turn. Come on, boy. We got this. Okay.
What's today's happy little surprise?
Okay, my turn, boys. Okay, I got 2. Deal 3 damage to your leader. To your leader. What? Why would I? Whatever. Let's see.
Peek of skin, just for you.
Why would I? Why did I hit myself, bro? What the fuck?
Put her under the bridge.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I can't attack at the same time. Why would you kill me, bro? This guy really decided to kill my ass for no reason. Okay, what does the bat do? Drain. What does drain do? After attacking, restore defense to the followers, leaders, and the numbers. Okay. That's the reason why. Okay. I see division. Or like, yeah, it's basically like that. It's like Hearthstone.
Bye bye now.
Give me the fucking Batsy.
Same time tomorrow?
And your turn, bitch. Okay, right now I have 3 points. Summon 2 copies of skeleton. What does skeleton do? This one, select an ally enemy in front of you and destroy them. Okay. Boom, bitch.
One nightmare coming up.
How do I use my shadows? Last words. Activation the card is destroyed. Ah, I see. So next turn I have 4. Is it? Okay, to reanimate 1. Oh shit. He's stronger. Well, actually no, he can't attack yet. Yes. Can evolve, resource fighters to my leader. Okay. Give this.
I treat all my specimens equally.
Evolve.
Reality's just no fun.
Give me that heal, baby.
One nightmare coming up.
Nice. I'm just grabbing my health back. Next turn I get 5, so maybe I can get this guy soon. Ward. What's ward do? Prevents any from attacking anything without wards. Damn it! I don't think he can attack it, so... But I have to attack it first. That's gonna be dangerous.
I see.
Oh no, he super evolved. He figured it out.
Stronger!
Made a narrow escape.
Yes. Okay. Summon 2 copies of Ghost Super Bowl to give them drain. After time, restores defense to the followers. Leader equal to the attack damage dealt. Okay.
What? Oh, god damn it, really?
Okay, this is 2. And this one
They hold me. They fucking hold me.
is 4.
God damn it, dude. This is bullshit.
Let's go.
The need for loving never stops.
100% gonna die, dude.
Evolve.
It's like, you like,
Anguish to passion.
Did this to me. Don't be scared.
Destroy you, Gooch.
Don't be scared.
Look at me.
Yes. Okay, next turn I will get 6. I should be able to reanimate 4. Right? If I'm right about this.
Free dinner.
Can they all attack? I will be so scared if they can all attack right now. No, right? End your turn, boy. End it right now. Okay. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna go with.
What a
The
lively
need for
audience.
loving never stops.
Give them drain. Okay. I'll give it to you actually.
I'm right here.
You did this to me.
Okay, wait, what does drain do? Okay, I can heal, but there's no point.
Don't be scared.
Look at me.
Retreat! Don't be scared.
I'm gonna attack you directly, fuck you. Okay, he can super evolve. Activate the card enters the field after being played from the hand. Summon a copy of the allied follower within the high space cost destroy that match and gives it the power trade. The cost of the follower must be equal or less than the specimen number. Just
See you on the other
no, my boy. He has to crash into me if he wants to do any attacks.
What's today's happy little surprise?
Retreat!
That's a wrap, folks.
Okay. Alright. I can go for summon immediately.
We can flame them good.
Summon. Evolve.
I'll char everything to a crisp. Roll over. Retreat! Quit tailing me.
Put her under the breach.
Boring.
Okay. Interesting so far.
We walk in the light of the crystal.
That was a
Why? You son of a bitch! I don't know how to use my shadows.
Let's play a game.
Oh, he has ward, so he can't attack. Ruins anything from attacking without the ward, yeah.
Don't look away.
There is no escape.
At least there's like a back and forth in this game, that's for sure. At least you get some heals. Yeah.
The need for loving never stops.
Okay. Can't really do anything yet. This is bad for me though. Ruh-roh, literally Scooby-Doo. Ruh-roh. Got him, bro. Dude, I'm gonna lose to this guy, man. I don't know how to use my deck properly. I just use it out of vibes, and because I got a lot of cool cards from this, so... Summon 2 copies of Skeleton. What the hell? He healed 6! Dude, this is crazy. I'm actually gonna lose this.
Let's play a game.
I'm on a sleep mood, yes. I lost my strongest unit. And it goes to the bat and your hand. And I have to get through this guy too. That's the problem.
The world is full of splendor.
See you on the other side.
Ow, hurt. I'm gonna lose if I don't get anything good. Deal 1 damage to my leader. Holy shit.
Here to fight. Unless you're pretty.
Oh, last resistance. Oh, I got no choice.
I treat all my specimens equally.
Yeah, I have to survive next turn, hopefully. But I think I'm gonna lose this for sure, though. Like they healed so much already. Like I kinda got fucked over.
Begin the hunt.
I see.
To hunt, the hawk must
Wow!
understand the
He
rat.
just fucked me over. He just returned my card. Now he's gonna free to destroy this. I'm dead. Oh, he just attacks me directly. Damn. You can ignore this guy? Why? Yeah, sure.
Dude, I can't with that attack, bro. Ah.
Okay.
Seriously, he keeps getting me with that same fucking move. It's so
Here's
annoying.
this. Release missions.
Bullshit, dude.
What? Nice. Yes, sir. Can I pull? Can I do the pulls? It seems like that's a yes. Gamba time, boys. We gamba. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see what I get here, boys. Oh shit. Got a dragon guy. Oh. Ooh. More dragon guys. Maybe we should have just been a dragon guy the entire time. Holy shit! Is this a dragon guy too?
Any more class. Have to do everything.
He is! I mean, she is. Maybe I should have been dragon crap, bro.
This guy's not gonna get Scarlet Rotted, right?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, right? She looks cool. Well, I'll keep playing this for now. I don't really know how to use my deck, to be honest with you. Gonna keep it at buck. Gio is winning. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. No, no. Fuck. Dude, why are you always losing this shit, bro? Okay.
Those ephemeral dreams. I'll bind them together.
Why this my... Here. Yeah, sure, I'll just do this. Okay, well, I literally got the same guy again, so... Maybe I should have more 2 cards. I think I need to change my deck. My deck's more unbalanced for sure. Select an ally and any follower in the field and destroy them, I see. Give me a bat, please.
Then we can be together.
Oh wait, no, this. There's this one. Okay, this one has ward. Maybe I shouldn't use the evolve stuff immediately. Okay. Select an enemy. Destroy.
Watch over you.
Yes. Okay, and turn. I'm just trying to learn how to use my abyss crap, bros. I guess you can unlock new guys because this is definitely not the portal crap guy. Maybe I can get a super cool waifu abyss guy. This is a... What kind of card is this? Add a shadow to your cemetery.
Keeper of memories.
Okay.
You are not forgotten.
Did this to me. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Okay. Is there a way for me to destroy this one?
Is that a jingling purse I hear?
What the hell did he just do? Add a bat to your hand. Deep dice. No, I don't want to use them yet.
Sleep. Then we can be together.
Should I evolve immediately? I feel like it's a waste though. Oh, I can summon him, but no.
A peek of skin, just for you. Reality's one nightmare coming up for the business.
Yeah. No, not these fucking bots, bro. I can't.
I'll always look forward.
Damn, evolving already, boys? Dude, what the hell?
Bye-bye now.
Storm in vain. Draw 2 cards and deal 2 damage to your leader. Select an enemy follower on the field and deals.
Demons aren't to be trusted.
Destroy this guy.
If I must, I'll become a demon myself.
One nightmare coming up.
You're in my way.
One nightmare coming up.
Yes. Can I play? And what card would that be? Yes, in my turn. What card was it asking me? There's nothing glowing though. I mean, I could put one more point and I can play the bat card, but I don't want to do that.
This land is both cradle and grave.
Let's do this together.
Why seek to fall
This
from
was
paradise?
expected.
Fine.
Okay. Storm.
Aren't their fangs just magnificent?
Grace.
Let me hear you whimper. Go.
Wait, what do you do?
Go.
Ouchie.
next turn I can do something though, right?
Remain calm. It will be over soon.
Yeah, thank you so much, Helia, for destroying that path for me. Come on, I gotta get one win! Well, he just attacked me directly also.
Chains to ash and burning to douse 'em! We can flame 'em good!
Let's go.
I'll chaw everything to a crisp!
Then we can be together.
Roll over! I'll always watch over you! Tailing me!
It is what it is.
Yes.
Ah, boring!
Die, bitch!
Stopped.
Go.
Got him! Boom!
Still incomplete.
Ain't that so good? Hell yeah, baby! I did it! Oh, there's like daily missions? Oh shit. I didn't even notice that. No, thank you to that, Helia. What's the missions? Oh yeah, I need to do missions for this shit. Well, I'm not gonna care too much about these things, to be honest with you. Right? I'm just gonna take it chill, because if I have to keep doing this daily every single time, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. That's why I didn't want to continue Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of this crap. Give me some card packs. Buy the premium rewards? No, I will not do that. I will not do that. But I will claim all. What does the vials do? I think it's the craft cards, I think. I'm going to make, I guess that's what you do with them. Or I can do 4, but I want to do 10 immediately. I can do that. Yeah, let's end it with some card pulling then, I suppose. Fuck it, let's do it. Oh, did I not get anything? Oh my god, I didn't get anything. I got nothing. Man, unlucky, bro. Whatever. It is how it is. Scotches, bro. Man. Okay, I guess I'll call it quits now. To be honest, it's gonna be 11 soon anyway, so I had fun today, even though it's a short stream than usual anyway. Let me see if we can raid someone. I don't have a lot of people to put on in any case, but it's fine. Everyone's busy doing their own thing. So, who could I go for?
Wait. Fuck. No. This is not. I just passed it.
Let's learn someone new. I haven't raided Wiz yet, so he's playing League of Legends right now. So I understand if you guys immediately want to hop off, but let's just support your boy Wiz. He's good friends with Emmy. Good night, bro. Yes, thank you so much. Good night to you too, Hillian. Sweet dreams, man. But yeah, we're gonna raid Emmy's friend, Wiz. And anyway, I probably won't be streaming for the next 2 days, but you know, hopefully I'll do something productive for that as well, to make my streams better, for sure. Yo, Marcy Mouse, I'm about to leave already, but thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, I really appreciate you being here, man. I'm just playing. I just trying out the Shadowverse and stuff. It's really interesting so far, but I'm not gonna be so into it because I just hate any game that's like daily missions type shit with gacha. But it's fun just playing the game. So, and it doesn't seem like you need a lot of cards to do well or anything. So it's interesting. But in any case, see you guys next time. All right.